Alright, hello and welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about the new community update that just dropped about an hour ago. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so let's get straight into it. Alright, we don't need to talk about this. We already know, recap of the month, we know what came out at patch 7.0, so let's just skip this. So it says, your faith holds firm and the enemy lies in ruin. As promised, your reward is the Mark X Tactics breastplate. Since the question was raised, yes, you can change the color of the skulls. A lot of controversy with this event. People are saying that, you know, it was like a bland event. You know, they want like better like rewards for these events, which I guess is understandable, and I do somewhat agree. So yeah, that's it. You can change the color of these skulls, but that's not all. To reward your commitment in this event, the private, I'm not even gonna try to say that, shield change sword skin will be available to claim through pros. I don't know if people will like that or not, because people don't like pros, but yeah. Code will be shared to you on May 5th and until the release of the 8.0 update, so stay tuned. It looks decent, I guess. Kind of wish it wasn't blue, right? Or, you know, hopefully we can like change the color of this, because it's just like everything's just ultramarines. Kind of wish, you know, we can just change that a little bit. So hopefully the color can change. So yeah, what we're working on, code name Horde mode. The Trigon update released, our focus has now shifted to patch 8 and is getting closer each day. That's good news. Today we would like to tease you a bit more about what it's going to be like. First of all, you will be able to play up to 3 players or with 2 bots, just like regular PvE, obviously. And I know people want to like 4, 5 players maybe, but they're just not going to do that, right? Maybe in Space Marine 3, but yeah. And you'll get to fight waves of both Tyranids and Chaos. You know, there's a lot of speculation. People are saying it's only going to be Chaos, but, well, now we know that's not the case. It's going to be both the Tyranids and Chaos. If it was just the Chaos, that'd just be a stupid... I don't know where that rumor came from, but yeah, that would just be stupid. Difficulty will increase for each wave defeated, so you have to prepare yourselves accordingly to vaporize as many waves as you can. Also, your class and weapon level will be based on your PvE level. Yeah, that's obvious as well. Oh, and there's a sneak peek of the map. As you can see, the action takes place in Kadaku. Alright, so obviously here it is, we're on some sort of fortress. As you can see, it's in Kadaku, so that makes me think we're gonna get a Tyranid map first. You know, and it says of the map, so I don't know if we're like when update 8.0 drops, I don't know if we're gonna get both Chaos and both Tyranids. I mean, I think we should, because they've been working on it for so long. It only makes sense for us to get 2, but you know, now I'm not so sure. We could just have the Tyranids when patch 8.0 drops, or the update for 8.0 drops. So you know, don't quote me on that, but it is Kadaku, and Kadaku, you know, it is a Tyranid map, so that only makes me think that it's gonna be the Tyranids. Like, we might just get 1 map, but don't quote me on that. Now, the Horde mode release date and its actual in-game name will be announced at redacted, so obviously they're holding us out. They're just whatever, man. The word, I just forgot the word, man. They're teasing us, but that's not the word I was thinking of. But yeah, I mean, my thoughts, it'll probably be released on June, and the private test server, which you have access to the private test server again to test the 8.0 update before the release. Stay tuned, we'll give you more information later. Yeah, so I think it will be like released, the private test server will be active in like May, probably mid-May, and the update will be out during June 15th, you know, somewhere around mid-June, right? And now, obviously with the private test server, again, there's a lot of people kind of annoyed with the private test server, because with patch 7.0, you know, the private test server lasted for a month, and on the release of patch 7.0, it was just a mess. You know, you couldn't find the games. You had to like close the application, start again. That wouldn't work. You'd have to go to multiplayer and then pick a game mode, back out, and then pick PvE, and then you have to do that repeatedly. You had desync, lag, and just a whole lot of problems. So I'm kind of hoping this private test server, we don't have the same issue, because that would just rile people up even more. So let's hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, now onto the content for 8.0. It's not, you know, like a lot, but you know, it's Horde mode. A lot of people want Horde mode, so including myself. So yeah, The 8.0 update will bring more free and DLC content to the game. We cannot unveil everything yet, but here's a few things you can expect from. Okay, so they're just teasing us again. It's not everything, so it's just a little tease. Blood Angels Cosmetic Pack. A lot of people wanted a Blood Angels. As to where it could be, I would hopefully say assaults, maybe. I think that we should be on the assault, but who knows? Obviously, with the salamanders being on the sniper, who knows what Saber are thinking and Games Workshop, but yeah, White Scars Champion Pack. I don't know where that's gonna go as well. Horde mode, obviously everyone's, that's obvious. Horde mode and a rebalancing of the absolute difficulty following the community polls. I thought this update was, or this was introduced in patch 7.0, but I guess I was wrong. Last month we did a community poll on Focus together to collect your feedback and see what you were interested to see on the absolute difficulty to differentiated more from lethal. You will see the changes we made as part of the 8.0 update. Expect an even tougher challenge and more. Stay tuned. The release date will also be confirmed during the just teasing us once again. And then they're just talking about they listen to the community, which I guess they are, but someone argued that they aren't. But hey, this isn't a flaming saber video and Focus, so yeah, we're just gonna skip that. And yeah, that's it. That is it. As usual, let's keep touch, whatever the hell. And that's it, man. That is it. So they said that's not everything, so they could just be saying that just to make us more excited for the update, and this could just be it. And they might just tweak a little bit of I don't know, just a little bit of things. But yeah, that's it, man. That's it for this community update. That's what to expect for patch 8.0. Again, it says and more. Stay tuned, but they can just be saying that, and there's nothing to wait for. This is just it. But I don't know. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Sorry about that. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, have a great rest of your day. If you guys do like content like this, please do like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, I'll probably make more videos like this down in the future. But yeah, have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.